Hi, I'm Dylan with Moving You and Junk You, and this video is about how our franchise system and support is a lot more beneficial in making you money than, say, going about it on your own and starting from scratch. So the biggest part of support is really before you even get started. So, when you're selecting a territory, the first thing you got to do is think of where your headquarters is going to be. And for us, that's going to be a warehouse. And the reason why you want it to be a warehouse is because it's somewhere where you can park your truck safe. And then it's also somewhere where you can take, different sort of supplies and junk removal items to sort them. And we're going to make sure that you find somewhere that's kind of on two different sides. It's important to be somewhere that is good real estate and, is a good warehouse that you can somewhat grow into, but you're also not going overboard and getting something too expensive. So, if you do it on your own, you might not think about the long-term effects of what you're getting. You may get something that's nice, but maybe too expensive. So that's a big support system that we can do when it comes to starting up. We also can streamline your trucks. You don't have to go find what trucks to get or where do I get them or what's the process for getting them. And then, not only that, but you have to get them specced out and wait longer than going with someone like us because we're going to be able to use our relationships to get those trucks much quicker. Another one is where to spend your pre-market opening advertising dollars. There's, advertising is something that you're always going to be doing, whether you start from scratch or you start with us, but how you start is actually going to be a little bit different than what you're doing on an ongoing basis. And we have the strategies and the sales support to make sure that we can get those jobs booked for you, the first day, as opposed to when you're starting on your own, you may not have the ability to focus that much time and energy onto actually getting stuff on your schedule right away. So another support system that is beneficial being in a franchise like ours as opposed to starting a moving and junk removal company on your own is the day-to-day issues. So anything from people not showing up for work, people showing up late, a customer having an issue with something, some sort of truck maintenance. These are issues we've already dealt with, and we either have systems to help you make sure that you avoid them or at least limit them as much as possible, but also even just having somebody to call and ask about and talk about the issues, especially if you've never faced them, is really a big deal because, when you're the owner, you're the manager, you're the boss, you don't really have anybody to turn to because everybody's turning to you. The customers, the employees, they want you to answer everything. And, if you're on your own, you're gonna have to come up with those answers. You're gonna have to come up with them quickly. And a lot of times you're gonna do what may not be the most profitable solution. And not only that, you may do something that's a short-term fix, but doesn't do that much benefit for you in the long term. So we've handled those issues, and we know how to, not only help you in the short term and support you on a day-to-day basis, but also make sure you fix them moving forward. So that's another big support system for us. And the kind of rub comes when it comes to the ongoing training as you get, or the ongoing support as you get rolling. So what we're going to be doing is reviewing KPIs, which are key performance indicators that signify how well your business is doing. So starting with, the revenue for, how much your trucks are doing on a daily basis, what your average job size is, making sure that you're being profitable and your costs are down low. And then also, not only making sure you're doing well on a week-to-week basis, but we're looking forward into the future. So do you need to purchase more trucks for the upcoming year? Do you need to maybe rent a long-term truck for the summer? These are all things that will help you talk through. So not only can you grow, but you can grow profitably without spending too much money, but making sure you're maximizing the potential revenue you have, as opposed to if you're going on your own, you kind of have to figure it out, and you may spend too much money somewhere, or you may not have enough, supply or enough employees for the busy season. And again, these are issues that we can make sure that you avoid because you're talking to us on an ongoing basis and we're helping you develop your business. So if you have any other questions about Moving You and Junk You and our support system and how it makes you more money, feel free to reach out and we'll help you out.